Hey guys, how are you? How are you? I gotta go get my cards and stuff, but I've been channeling like since I woke up this morning and it's been crazy. Like it has been crazy to say the least. Um, we're gonna go deep with this one, so get ready. Okay. Another thing too, you guys are gonna start getting a lot of downloads. You guys are gonna start looking different things up. You guys are gonna start researching. This is a time for. I keep hearing, and Empress Bella says it a lot. Shout out to her. A time for spirit. Okay, so right now you guys are getting very much so tapped in with your souls, your spirit, what resonates, what flows, things like that. This right here is more like confirmation for me and y'all, and because we're all both whoever learning, right? And so sometimes you got to learn as the teacher, when to be the student. And so I was sitting here this morning and I was taking this, this journey a little bit deeper, like wondering what's going on and, like, what is it all about? Like, what is the true meaning? What is like the reason? What is the purpose? Like, why is there such an emphasis on attacking chosen beings? Like, who are these people really attack? Like, we understand like, people are just people, like they're used by forces, right? We understand that because we understand energy. So it's kind of like separating the people from the energy that they project or the energy that they hold and seeing them as such. And I'm getting like a deeper understanding of like this journey and why we're going through it. We keep talking about this great awakening, this grand awakening, and it's like awakening to what, for what, why is it important? Getting back to source, getting back to Christ consciousness, which is love. You know what I mean? Like love supersedes all other emotions. Love supersedes all other illusions. And it's like, okay, but what is love really? And then you get deeper into what love is and like, how do you know what resonates for you when it comes to love? It's like something that's ingrained in you, right? A lot of you guys, it's like, it's deeper than just love. Oh, I love someone. There's like a love that you have, a passion that you have that's growing within you for your purpose, right? A lot of you guys might be like questioning life right now. Like, well, damn, like, why this, why that? And this is a good place to be. This is where you open yourself up to learn more. So we have a soul tribe over here. It was Unique Soul Tribe, before it was what it is. It's still what it is. We still a unique soul tribe over here. And I feel like, I keep seeing the Hermit card with the lantern. And it's like, people being guided. And there's a reason. You look at the star card, you see, if you look at your star card, there's like one star in the middle of many stars. And it's like, what is that about? Like, you guys are going to start to like really begin to like look at your tarot cards. Like, I just recently, like a month or so ago, got a new tarot deck. And like, I know the tarot deck. I know it. I have many different kinds of tarot decks. But it's like, I got the original tarot deck. And there was something that drew me to look at the cards that we see every day, right? And like really pick them apart and get a deeper meaning. And so there's things like that you guys are doing like that right now. But I also got a message about the tribe of Judah. And we keep seeing 1212, 1221. Those of you guys who resonate with these numbers, it's going to get deeper for you now, okay? And the 12 talks about illumination and enlightenment, right? This is where all chosen beings that I feel like that resonate with me are called to come to. Are called to come to the hangman energy to gain enlightenment. And this enlightenment is what? Of your higher power, of your truest self. As the person that you are here to be, if you take the lessons and the growth and move accordingly. You see, I'm just rhyming. I don't even know, right? This is channeling. Your ancestors come through loud and clear for you. There's a reason why you guys are attacked, and I want to take it back for a second. If we realize that, life, the only constant is change, that's in every way, shape, form, or fashion. We also know history repeats itself until it doesn't, until a cycle is broken, right? So here we are with this. The things that you guys that are chosen are going through in this reality is the same things that you went through in a previous reality in a different meat suit with different people that had different meat suits on. If you believe 444 and this protection and you believe in this path and your purpose and all these things that you're learning, again, that's 12, is it not? There's a reason here. There's a power that you hold, and we're going to get into that and why you harness this power. Okay, it's why we don't go seeking power. We come into it, right? It's a power that we have, and we learn it, and it grows, right? It's kind of like that light, right? Our light. It's our true light, our true source, our true heart, our true connection. Again, with that heart energy, keep your hearts open, heart chakra. Okay, so we're going to go deep here. In the past, let's take it back to, days of the Bible, where many of these things, tarot is another form of the Bible. People don't realize that tarot was created based off of teachings out of the Bible. We're just going to leave that here. That's why there's ties to Egypt in the Bible and ties to Egypt in tarot. I'm just going to leave that there. Y'all do your own research. But tarot is no more demonic than people who don't believe say the Bible is. I'm just saying. Okay, we'll leave that alone. So with that being said, okay, the people in like the Bible times, right? We are descendants of these people. This is what you guys got to understand. The battles that were faced, the tribes, all of these different things that started in these biblical times, right? Are the same things going on now. But there are certain individuals and tribes that are meant to awaken. And I remember, I don't know if you guys remember or recall, back a while ago, talking about when I came on and talked about the tribe of Judah. And I feel like a lot of people that resonate with the tribe of Judah also resonate with the lion, the strength card. You don't have to be a Leo, but there's a different energy you get off that strength card. You're more inclined to resonate with felines, with cats, with lions. You are more connected to the heart of that animal, the heart of that beast. I don't know. 6:46 on the time. This is something that is ingrained within you. It's also why you have spirit animals. Your spirit is awakened because of something within that animal. Understand, this goes back way before you can even understand and make the ties and the connections. Okay, so the point of this hangman energy for the chosen ones, I believe a lot of this, is, all I know is what tribe I'm a part of, who I come from. And I know that I resonate with the tribe of Judah. And I know that this is very, very true for me. I am a Leo. I do resonate with the strength card. I do resonate with enlightenment, the sun. I do resonate with these secret gems that I'm giving you. I have lived experience and understanding and connecting these dots. So I believe what I'm being shown and what I'm being shown to give you. There is one amongst many. In every tribe, there is one amongst many. Everyone is not from the same tribe. When I say the tribe of Judah, there are 12 individual other sub-tribes. Okay? It's kind of like a state. There are cities within a state, right? Okay. That's how the tribe of Judah is. You would have to know for you that one out of many in your tribe, what tribe you are from. I am called to tell you, you are from a tribe of royalty. Tribe of Judah speaks of, you know how you have Magi the High Priestess, shout out to you. Okay, you have that card that says Jesus descendant. Okay, do we understand that Judah was Jesus' brother? So you're trying to make these connections on how you connect. 828, you guys are a tribe of royalty. This is why my messages are so different from other readers. This is why I am so high vibrational. This is why I have to keep ascending, because you guys are still growing. There's still more knowledge to be had on who you truly are at your soul and spirit. This is why you came back to reincarnate into the light. This is why you went through so much devil energy to realize it's not even energy from this life. Some of you guys have so much karmic energy surrounding your life that it's like it's impossible for these people to not like you this much. You don't know these people. But it's something about your spirit that irritates their demons. And this is how the Most High wants you guys to look at these situations accordingly. This battle has already been won. This spiritual battle has already been won. And for those of you guys that are still going through this warfare and not understanding why, let me help you tie in this and make it make sense for you. You're a part of something bigger, and I know I keep saying this. The Messiah, the chosen one, the golden children, those are a real thing. You being royalty, that's a real thing. But it has to be proven. How can it be proven? You can't find this knowledge. This knowledge has to be poured onto you, Ace of Cups, Holy Grail. You don't get this by going online and saying, how do I be chosen? This is abundance that is poured on you as you heal. So you guys are healing and you're getting poured on abundance, 1001. And you guys are meant to take this knowledge that I'm giving you and incorporate it in your lives. Those of you guys who feel called to resonate, King of Kings, Queen of Queens, know who you are. In order to take back what's yours, we talk about new territory, 1021, 121. In order to take back what is yours, you have to know what is yours. In order to take your territory, you have to know what that territory is. In order to walk in your purpose, you have to know what that is. In order to know where you're going, you have to know where you've come from. In order to break magic is to be the opposing force. In order to push fear away, we have to walk toward that which fears us. In order to be the one, we have to show why we are worthy. Okay. These jewels and gems you're getting are coming because you're worthy. Okay. So let me see here. Let me go to what I was channeling this morning. I'm telling you, the messages is just going to get more light. That will show you the amount of energy that we are actively clearing out. I just saw 11:29, 11:11, because I know I missed 11:11 on the time. I saw it at like 11:13. I was like, shit. So they showed it to me again. As a kid, my best friend was a cat. Oh, yeah. Cats are just drawn to us. I be seeing cats everywhere, you know? Everywhere I go. Snow, sleet, rain, freaking whatever. Blizzard, nor'easter, there's a cat running by. I'm here. Like, okay, cool, thanks. And I just instantly see the Queen of Wands. Like, does the Queen of Wands not always have a cat around her? That's their protection. You know what I mean? The lion is just a greater form of that protection. So if you're drawn to lions, that should tell you how powerful you are, how much power you hold. Like, as time, things just grow, right? The cat went from the cat to the lion. And now it's like, who the fuck can stop a lion? See, they try to put you in a corner. Sorry. Whew. Okay. Come back now. Bring it in. Let's see here. You just never know. This is why they say be careful how you treat people. Because you just never know who they are on the inside. You never know who protects them or goes before them. You just never know who they are. And just because people don't speak on who they are doesn't mean they ain't somebody. Just because they ain't somebody to you don't mean they ain't somebody to somebody else. Just because y'all don't have people that will fight for you when you do your dirty work doesn't mean that there ain't somebody else that's going to fight for this person who's doing the right thing. I'm just saying. You got to look at both sides of the spectrum and weigh it out. Most High knows what's going on. Okay, so Tribe of Judah, descendants, your hands and your heart. Okay, here we go here. So my daughters have been playing this song, right? And I heard it and I was like, what the fuck is this? I want to dance with my hands. Okay, that song, I'm going to play a part of it, okay? My daughters have been playing this song, and I'm like, why? And then I heard another part of it, 101 on the time, and I heard the other day, like Jesus said, and I'm like, what are they singing? Like, what are they talking about, right? So listen to this. And I'm going to read something. Listen to this. I don't own the rights to the song, but listen. Listen. Okay, just listen. And I'm going to read something. Okay, so now I'm going to go to something that I picked up, that I channeled, right? And then the song came through. So Judah, okay, listen to this. The name Judah, this is from crosswalk.com. The name Judah is awfully close to the Hebrew word for praise, which is yada. When you offer yada, you are praising God with extended or raised hands. I'm going to dance with my hands above my head, like Jesus said. Okay, I'm just saying. And it was said that they sent the tribe of Judah into battle first. And the tribe of Judah was known to run out into battle, like happily with their hands up, because they had an innate knowing that they would always win that war, that battle, because they had that power. Understand? Okay. So we're tying in some things. This is why I'm talking about the music that you guys listen to. They're giving you downloads in the song for you to understand your power and who you are, but you got to connect dots. You got to get these downloads. And this is also why there is so much manipulation on the chosen ones, because they don't want you to get these crucial pieces of information that you be hearing every day. They don't want you to connect the dots to your true power and who you are. The song is literally saying, raising your hands like Jesus said, and people are just singing the song, not realizing it's really telling you, like, you're really who you say you are. And Jesus said, go into fucking battle with your hands up. Like, listen, I know who I am. And that means if you know who you are, chosen beings, you are not destined to fail. You are not destined for loss. You are also always destined for the win when you're in the right. And your heart is pure and you're righteous and you're walking correctly. And that's why I'm here to give you these messages so truthfully and so honestly, because I don't want nobody thinking it's something it's not. I don't want anyone in illusions. I don't want anybody confused. I don't want no unnecessary conflict and fights and breakouts and this and that. Like, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to mediate. I'm here to bring both sides to a middle ground so we can both see the other person's side of the picture, or at least try to. You can't say there ain't someone trying to mediate situations out here. Okay. This is what happens when people put you in hermit mode and try to isolate you and block your finances. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It just makes you ascend. When they go low, you do what, chosen ones? You go higher. So as you go higher, you learn more. So you can't block knowledge, right? Once you know it, you know it. Clarity, third eye opens. You can't block sight, right? Once you see it, you know what you see. Once your psychic gifts are working, you can't block those, because once you feel it, once it resonates, once you know, you know. So it's like now it's at a space where you guys are just going to be placed in this energy of learning. Like, just got to keep learning, learn your way out of these situations, because you already have all the knowledge and all the wisdom. And going to people outside of yourself that aren't on your vibration are just trying to pull you down, trying to tell you something. They don't want you to ascend. They don't want you to have this knowledge. They don't want you to understand who you truly are and your true form and your true essence, because that is where your true power is. That's where it is. The power is not in who knows, how to go look something up. The power is in who knows on a soul and spirit level what is right, what is true, what is factual, what is illusion, what is bullshit. That's a powerful person that can sit down and analyze a whole situation with no facts and come to their own understanding of truth. That's what you have in you. Listen to yourself. When you get that hermit card, that means you got to see something for yourself. You have to see it to believe it, not someone else. Because these people ain't going to believe it regardless. They didn't before. That's why y'all went to war. You're just warring with the same spirit lifetime after lifetime. And this is why it's so harsh, this one, because it's like, we never thought we would be the ones to be face to face with these devils, didn't we? We never thought in our reality or existence, we would be the ones to create the new reality. But to create the new reality, we got to see the old one in its true form. And I told y'all, don't believe me, you will start to see this in your 3D reality. God's showing us what it is. The higher power, source, universe, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in. I know what my beliefs are for me. I know what has gotten me here. I know what has helped me avoid death many times. I know what has protected my children. I know what has protected my person. I know what has protected my life, my livelihood. I know what's moving through me. I know what's in me is greater than what's in this world. I know that. But I'm not going to go around saying that every day. I know this. I've been shown this. That's power. Let them throw what they want to. Let them throw what they want to throw. 1212. I'll put my Cashapp up here. Let them throw what they want to. Let them throw what they want to throw. Because at the end of the day, it was already predicted. It was already planned. Cassie, Unlimited Goddess. I was looking for this reader the other day because something came through about this reader. I don't know where she went. But she's a reader out here that claimed to be so spiritual, but was doing, rituals and shit on chosen beings is what came through to me. So if you guys watch that reader, I don't know, she just came through. She might be watching me. I would refrain is what I'm hearing. 1212 Cashapp. I'm just saying what I heard. You hear me? I'm channeling. So what my spirit team tells me is what they tell me. Y'all take the message how you want to, but it is what it is, you know? All right, so, okay, let's go here. All right, so that was that. What is the origin? No. Boom, boom. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, that's that. So now you're gonna just have to. People are just gonna have to know it is what it is. How much is a question? I paid for a question. Okay. Will I get the job at program? Yeah, I see it happening. I'll get my pendulum for you. I do see that for you. I heard, yes, you will, because management is really looking for people. I heard they looked over your application and they like what you see, what they see. Will you stick with that job? You lose interest rather quickly, don't you? That's up to you. You know, if you find something else in the if you find something else that you feel is better, while you're working that job, go for it. If you feel like something greater is calling you, this is crazy. If you feel like something greater is calling you, then go for that. I can't tell you how long you'll have this job for, but I can tell you that you will hear back from this job and it will be offered to you. That's a yes. Okay. Let me see. We are going to. Oh, did I finish my? Let me know if you have anything else you want to know. Okay. So let me go back to my channel message here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Sorry. Tribe of Judah descendants, your hands and your heart. This is why also the other day I said when you really have your gifts and your talents and you trust yourself, your hands are your money makers. Like your hands are gifted, your heart, whatever you create with your hand, with your heart is your gold mine. Okay. Whatever your heart guides your hands to create is blessed. Okay. And then I heard he goes hard for his inheritance. The Messiah comes from this tribe. Pain to peace. Make peace with your past, then peace to purpose. How you use that going forward. Your power comes through your purpose. What is power if you don't know how to use it? People with power and no peace continue the cycle of spreading karmic debt through the projection of misplaced authority. If you can't control yourself, how can you control another? People are not meant to be controlled. That's where free will comes in. Enlightenment is a true gift that has to lead you to new life. There is no other way. This is the message from your ancestors. Once you know, you can't unknow, right? Your soulmate. This is someone you're manifesting in. I feel like energetically you've met them, but you have not met them in your physical reality yet. You're manifesting this person in with your thoughts. Whatever you are doing to heal, it is working, okay? So this is what is bringing this soulmate energy closer to you. Keep doing what you're doing, I heard. It's working. She needs to know about the soulmate, yeah. Judgment, your ancestors are coming through and letting you know. Keep focusing on yourself right now, giving to you. They are seeing the adjustments that you're making. They're also asking you to make certain adjustments when it comes to your finances. You might be spending a lot, they're saying. Reel it in a little bit, save for a rainy day, okay? This person is someone that is going to give to you, okay? This is your ancestors are working with you on your financial sector right now before this person is presented to you in your physical reality. So that way, when this person comes, they will be a gift to you. They will not be someone that is required in your life. You are gaining personal boundaries, and they are helping you with your finances to do this, to prepare for this person, okay? So it is a process, and you are on the right path, okay? Continue to be optimistic about this. Continue to hold the vision that you have set or seen or been shown for your future, okay? Illusions that you may have had in the past will start to fade away the more you give back to yourself, okay? There's a time right now for you to do some healing, okay? For you to go within, okay? I feel like, your past situation hasn't been the best in dealing with, emotional manipulators is what I'm hearing, is what you dealt with in the past. And your heart still needs some time to heal. And it is, okay? So right now, just continue to heal yourself. You are a chosen individual, and you are being guided to do some spiritual clearing and some healing work at this time. You have a team of ancestors that will work with you to do this if you are ready to start your journey, okay? You are being protected. You are also being called to stand up for yourself and defend yourself when you feel called, okay? Don't allow anybody to make you feel small, is what I heard, or make you feel like you can't see what you feel like you know, all right? This is what I'm hearing for you. You are not going to be left out of the cold in any situation. If you thought that you were going to lose something, you will not lose it. That is being protected right now. You need to know this as well, okay? I hope I answered your question. Who is giving you this message? You see your ancestor, your spirit guide giving you this truth right now? There's nothing for you to worry about, okay? Nothing for you to worry about. Whatever you feel like is being held up or stopped right now, it's just the divine working on that situation. Again, the divine has to work on all situations and all people that want to come into our lives. So just know right now a divine pit stop is being had in that connection, and it will come to fruition. Patience is a virtue, okay? And that's what I got. Hopefully that message helped you. Okay. You're welcome. This is just, my readings be I be trying to keep it, but everything that I said I feel like what Spirit wanted you to know. So why stop myself? Why stop you from getting the knowledge that you are looking for? Okay, let's see here. So we finished that. Okay, we finished that. So now I'm going to damn it, I keep getting stuck on this freaking cabinet. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Oh no. Sorry. It was Psalm 78. Well, I really read 77, but it's, the Bible isn't just the happy and lollipops and sunshines. It's not. So sometimes I be drawn to certain passages that once I read, I'm like, oh gosh, please. No, I can't read that to the people. It's gonna scare them. If you know the Bible, you know the Bible. It is what it is. It ain't no sugarcoating nothing. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. There's karma for what's right. There's karma for what's wrong. And it's in the Bible. So people ain't ready for that though. You see what I'm saying? So I have to take a lighter approach. So I'm gonna just read the next one. I don't know why I just saw 177 on the time, but that's impossible. So it's 11. I can't even see what I'm saying. I'm 2 hours behind. It's 117. So 11 and 7, that's 77. Again, that number 7, 717, 77, 14. You've been seeing these numbers 5. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we can. I gotta sit. I'm tired now. I'm tired. Oh, my coffee. Hold up. No. Where'd you go? Okay. It take me fuck. Sorry, guys. Excuse my mouth. It take me 4 hours to drink the coffee. I just enjoy it that much. Okay, here we go. So let's get into it. So in Psalm 77, it looked like we have someone who is begging to God, someone that might be in the height of their storm, right? This is, or like you feel like it, right? You're going through something and you feel like it's the height of it. It's the worst it can get. And that's what you need to understand and realize. It can't get any worse. It won't get any worse for you once you realize it cannot get any worse. Okay. The whole thing shifts at that point. But somebody was like, praying and it's Psalm 77. That's fucking crazy. So they really want me to read this, but I don't want to read that because I'm just not. I read it. I'm not going to read it to y'all. Y'all can go and look it up on your phone, whatever, Psalm 77. And someone was in this energy like, damn, don't you hear me talking to you? Like, meaning to God, like, if you're so real, I feel like people are like, doubting, or there are people who may not really be believers that want to really see. But then I also feel like on the other side of that, there's other energies that oppose that energy completely, like completely blocked off to it and are testing God. That's a different energy. And this is why we have so many opposing energies, because there's people that oppose and they're like, whatever. Then there's people that oppose and attack people that believe. And then there's just too many energies. There's too many energies in the energy. It's like we got to separate the energies because not everyone is everyone. You'll know what I'm saying if you know what I'm saying. You got to know who you are to know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying. If not, you're confused and lost in the sauce right now. Period. Okay. You can notice I had to go and get my evil eye thing, so don't play with me today. Okay. Sorry. So Psalm 78. Yeah. If you don't like it, you're going to go. If you want to listen, listen. If you feel you're chosen, it wouldn't hurt. Okay. O my people, hear my teaching. Listen to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter hidden things from of old. What we have heard and known, what our fathers have told us. We will not hide them from their children. It's so funny that, like, I was just talking about that song. Like, I didn't put a song on that had Jesus in it. Like, somehow or another, my daughter found this song that was, I want to dance with my hands on my head, like Jesus said. Like, it's in the Bible. Like, we don't have any power over these things, Okay, so we will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, his power and the wonders he has done. He decreed statutes for Jacob and established the law in Israel, which has commanded our forefathers to teach their children. So the next generation would know them, even the children yet to be born. Them spirit babies, they already coming back knowing what it is. Just saying. Okay. Even the children yet to be born, and this is why they attack in your wombs, divine feminine. Makes sense now? Because your children will be the future you. It's destined for them. Can't get any worse than what you went through. Can't get any worse than who you think you are. Your children will come from that blessed and healed and divine feminine womb. You guys are here to birth the next generation of starseeds, indigos, crystal children. Okay. Then they would put their trust in God and would not forget his deeds, but would keep his commands. They would not be like their forefathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation whose hearts were not loyal to God, whose spirits were not faithful to him. The men in Ephraim, though armed with bows, turned back on the day of battle. They did not keep God's covenant and refused to live by his law. And so when I keep seeing this 10 of Cups card, it makes me think of that covenant. A lot of people be forgetting when they're in that storm what that covenant actually is. And that's how you know if you're chosen or not. Not everybody gets a part of this covenant, this protection, this divine inspiration and insight. Everyone is not chosen to. It is what it is. You cannot be mad. People didn't know who they was when they got here until they learned who they are right now. It's not their fault. They were born here just like you was. It's not their fault. Stop attacking people for things that they can't control. Their looks, their gifts, their beauty. Like, stop. Like, it's deeper than a lot of people realize. But gosh, man, it's crazy. Okay, they did not keep God. Okay, the covenant, the promise, the 10 of Cups. Okay, the hedge of protection. Certain people have this. Certain people, they don't even understand why things don't happen the way that they're supposed to happen, or people don't understand why they're saved and spared from situations that others would not have been. And a lot of these situations end up being near-death experiences for us to wake up to see, well, fuck, I could have died 12-3 on the time. Thank you, Kenny, for coming through, but you did not. Sometimes someone else that we love, 12-3, thank you, Kenny, coming through 33 on the time, has to pass to show us our protection. Something that was there all along. It is a part of the divine's will. we don't have a say in when people go. We're not here to stop or force anything to happen that's not meant to happen. We go with the flow and realize 12-3 still on the time that if it's meant to happen, it has to be for our highest good. And we're learning what that is. We're learning how to ride that current. But in order to see what our highest good is, we have to be on our highest frequency. Okay. All right. Now this covenant again. I keep coming back to it because I keep seeing it. My eyes keep going to covenant. Okay, the covenant is the 10 of cups. That's that rainbow, right? The pot of gold, whatever. Everybody thinks that the 10 of cups is like wish fulfillment. Okay, yeah, but if you are not fulfilled inside, you have no idea what wish fulfillment is. You think you do, but you don't. So the 10 of cups talks about your literal protection, the prophecy. And this is how you know if you are really living that thing, you are really that one, because it will become very much so clear to you that the prophecy that is being fulfilled is the one that is showing itself to you and you alone. Other people don't see your prophecy, but your cards will start to be very clear as to, oh, fuck, this whole time it was me. Yeah, it's you, whoever you are. I've learned for myself. You are learning for you how you fit into this game of life, and when you're being called to get in the game and take action, why you're being called and not someone else. You will learn who you are spiritually to know how to move physically. And this is what this journey is about, because we are not like everyone else, and everyone tries to walk like us in our energy, but there is a power that we hold when we reclaim what is ours on a soul level. They can't imitate our soul. They want to manipulate and play games with our minds, but they can't manipulate our soul. Twins, this is why they want to make you confused and make you not understand. How do I fit on this? How am I this if she's that? This is dumb. It's impossible. You are two people, one soul, and two bodies. Maybe it wasn't like this in the past life, but in this lifetime, you're being called to harness both energies and realize you both came from the same source. The God in me sees the God in you. The goddess in me sees the God in you. The divine in me sees the divine in you. The love in you sees the love in me. The light in you sees the light in me. The dark in me sees the dark in you. The healed in you sees the healed in me. The unhealed in me sees the unhealed in you. We're being called to realize both aspects of ourselves in another person, a divine mirror. However we come to these realizations and conclusions is why God placed this person in our lives, because we don't have anyone else. Clearly, we don't have anyone else. Everyone wants to agree with us. Everyone wants to be on our side. Everyone wants to look like they fit in with us. Everyone wants to masquerade in our energy for whatever purpose they have. But when shit goes left, when shit goes wrong, who does God show you? There ain't nobody that understands me deeper than my person, and God has showed me that many times. Whether or not my person believes in God, that's not on me. I do. And I believe that the prayers that I pray save him from situations that may be unknown to him. And I definitely believe that he believes in something to protect me when he's away from me. I have to believe that, or he would never leave. Or maybe he believes in me so strongly that he believes that the protection that I hold is enough for all concerned. Only God can do that. Okay. So even in our unbelief, we believe on a soul level. Even in our not seeing, we see something deeper than we believe. And it's time for us all to take the masks off. Take the labels off. On a soul level, who are you? You're a god, you're a goddess, you're a king, you're a queen. You're a pharaoh, you're whatever. You're a messenger, you're a messiah. Who are you? Who are you? That's who your soul people want to feel. Because again, when we go through these dark night of the souls, there ain't no regular average person out here who sees life as it is and believes that's what it is that's going to understand what we're going through. We've been there, right? When we was paranoid, when we was afraid, when we was walking through the shadow of the valley of death, right? When we feared our lives, when we feared the attacks, when we feared the gang stalking and the police, and we feared the justice, and we feared this and that, we were paranoid as fuck, was we not? We were so paranoid to the point where we stopped talking because we thought that we were being wrong for speaking up for ourselves. So don't let me start with how the paranoia works in the dark night of the soul when people around you realize you're destined for something but don't want you to see it. And the fact of the matter is they will go hard to keep you in that state. Who do you have in that state in that time? Who can you bring on that spiritual line and say, "Bae, hit me up"? I tap in. You all right, Daddy? Yeah, I'm all right. Send me some energy. I got you. Who else can you do that with? Who else around you can you hit up for some energy? Who else's energy would you want to consume? These karmic biddies, these karmic dudes that's trying to lock you, you want their energy, right? There's a reason why you have a twin in the situation that you're in. There's only one you. Twin, divine masculine. There's only one you for this divine feminine. Everything else is blocked at the door. No pass go. This is what God says at this point. People are going to like it or not. You don't have a say. This is for twins that are coming into union. This is not for twins that are choosing to go their separate ways. You know where you are. We all got free will. I'm talking to those of you that are going into unions and you need this message of clarity about why the attack's been so heavy and so hard. It's like the first lifetime. This ain't the first time you did this. This ain't the first time you've been fighting demons. This ain't the first time they've been trying to pull you down. But this is the first time you're seeing the demons, the tactics, and why they're trying to pull you down. But forgiveness is key. That brings peace. Forgiveness is for you. When you forgive a situation, it no longer has power over you. And y'all know all the situations I didn't have to go through that I've had to forgive to be able to be here speaking to you like this. Yeah. Forgiveness is amazing. But when you peel back the layers, it's who you are at your core. It's what your ancestry is. It's what your bloodline is. You are source. You come from source. And y'all are returning to the source the more you ascend. The why is, it doesn't matter. We're beyond the why. The why is we gotta expect it and keep going. The why is when they start attacking, it means we gotta go harder. The why is that the attacks are premeditated in the divine's eyes. We're constantly being tested. Every day, that's why we feel like that. We feel like, damn, something's testing me. Like, damn, I'm tired of all this shit. Like, I learned the lesson. I got it. Okay. Well, you're going to be tested one final time after you say I learned the lesson. That's how God works. That's how the universe works. You have to be tested on your knowledge, not by man. This is why when you're going through something, you see more signs, because the universe is guiding you to a side, not man. Especially not. Okay. So we just had to speak some truth, okay, to my tribe. Okay, they would put their trust in God, and that's the covenant. We seem to forget in the moments that it's worse, the covenant, the promise, the prophecy. Don't forget it. Hold the vision is why I keep saying that, right? I'm trying to tell you. I've been through the worst of the worst, had the worst experiences, me and my partner, separate, together, whatever, we'd have been through the worst of the worst, but I put in you a great thing to do. With that being said, that means there's nothing you won't get through. Okay. If you believe that, though. Faith without work is dead. It means even through the worst, you still got to believe in your work. Okay. The men of Ephraim threw no arms armed with bows, turned back on the day of battle. They did not keep God's covenant and refused to live by his law. They forgot what he had done, the wonders he had shown them. He did miracles in the sight of their fathers in the land of Egypt and the region of Zon. He divided the sea and led them through. He made the water stand firm like a wall. He guided them with the cloud by day and with light from the fire all night. He split the rocks in the desert and gave them water as abundant as the seas. He brought streams out of a rocky crag and made water flow down like rivers. But they continued to sin against him, rebelling in the desert against the Most High. They willingly put God to the test by demanding the food they craved. They spoke against God, saying, "Can God spread a table in the desert?" When he struck the rock, water gushed out and streams flowed abundantly. But can he also give us food? Can he supply meat for his people? When the Lord heard them, he was very angry. His fire broke out against Jacob, and his wrath rose against Israel. For they did not believe in God or trust in his deliverance. Yet he gave a command to the skies above and opened the doors of the heavens. He rained down manna for the people to eat. He gave them the grain of heaven. Men ate the bread of angels. He sent them all the food they could eat. He let loose the east wind from the heavens and let forth the south wind by his power. He rained meat down on them like dust, flying birds like sand on the seashore. He made them come down inside their camp, all around their tents. They ate till they had more than enough, for he had given them what they craved. But before they turned from the food they craved, even while it was still in their mouths, God's anger rose against them. I'm trying to tell y'all, the people that be coming up against you, they thinking they chilling. God will be like, okay, you want something? Okay, here you go. All right. And as soon as you go to do something, this is because you thought, he's saying it in the book. This is the people that came up against y'all. Not y'all. You gotta know. Now you should know how I talk. Okay. I'm never saying nothing bad about y'all, my people, my tribe, my person. Never, ever, ever. It's never about none of that. It's about the people that come up against us. At this point, it's knowingly. Can't be unknowingly. I've been talking too long. See what I'm saying? Okay. He put to death the sturdiest among them, cutting down the young men of Israel. In spite of all this, they kept on sinning. In spite of his wonders, they did not believe. So he ended their days in futility, and their years in terror. Whenever God slew them, they would seek him. They eagerly turned to him again. They remembered that God was their rock, that God Most High was their Redeemer. But then they would flatter him with their mouths, lying to him with their tongues. Their hearts were not loyal to him. They were not faithful to his covenant, yet he was merciful. He forgave their iniquities, and did not destroy them. Again, we sparing people. I'm just trying to say, people don't be realizing that they be being spared. They be given another chance day after day, be a better person. Well, let me see. Time after time he restrained his anger and did not stir up his full wrath. He remembered that they were but flesh, a passing breeze that does not return. How often they rebelled against him in the desert and grieved him in the wasteland. Again and again they put God to the test. They vexed the Holy One of Israel. They did not remember his power, the day he redeemed them from the oppressor, the day he displayed his miraculous signs in Egypt, his wonders in the region of Zon. He turned their rivers to blood. They could not drink from their streams. He sent swarms of flies that devoured them and frogs that devastated them. He gave their crops to grasshopper, their produce to the locusts. He destroyed their vines with hail and their sycamore figs with sleet. He gave over their cattle to the hail, their livestock to bolts of lightning. He unleashed against them his hot anger, his wrath, indignation, and hostility, a band of destroying angels. Archangel Michael, he's a destroying angel. He has a sword. He don't come in to talk no sweet nothing. When y'all are going through these things, you literally got angels that come through and fight. God sends them out. You believe in that? I'm sure there is. Or maybe there's not, because someone said that the other day and it wasn't when I was listening. Someone was like, I can't hear you, but I could hear myself the whole time. So we'll just, I'm just telling the truth. So if that's the case, that's why. Let me see. He prepared a path for his anger. He did not spare them from death, but gave them over to the plague. He struck down the firstborn of Egypt, the first fruits of manhood in the sense of Ham. But he brought his people. This is the tower energy. This is everything that was faulty. He's knocking it all down. The new, the great awakening comes for some great destruction. It has to. This is all healthy, though. You have to tear down to rebuild. You can't build on the same unsturdy, unsolid foundation. So it only makes sense. You got to take the good with the bad when you're building something. But again, all this was going on. All this was going on. But he brought his people out like a flock. He led them like sheep through the desert. He guided them safely so they were unafraid. But the sea engulfed their enemies. Thus he brought them to the border of his holy land. You know that territory I told you about? To the hill country his right hand had taken. He drove out nations before them. This is what Most High does for y'all. Y'all be going through situations. Don't you just see how obstacles that you once went through are just now you being guided and directed? Okay, go with the flow. I'm trying to tell you, why would you not go with the flow if it's easier? Why go over the mountains and shit when you can just go with the flow? Easier, I'm just saying. Okay, he drove out nations before them and allotted their lands to them as an inheritance. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all got money. Y'all got inheritance out here. Y'all tap in deeply enough and far back enough, you'll be able to claim some of this inheritance. I'm not telling you nothing, but y'all got to do that research. This is why we keep talking about abundance and royalty and your what is that? Your home. Like some of y'all got land. There's just you gotta do the spiritual work. You gotta look and you gotta connect dots in your life. No reader knows your life better than you. They'll give you clues. They'll throw you something that Spirit says, okay, this will catch their attention. Some of you guys, you just got to understand the clues that Spirit's giving you within messages to, okay, I got it. I know which way to look now. Not literally the whole message, but listen for the answer you're actually asking, which is asking you to be mindful when you're listening to these messages. Okay. Also, when you guys are listening to these messages, you want to make sure you block out any negative energy, entities, and or attachments that you may receive from watching it. Because unlike me, I'm a light worker, as we see. I know there's darkness, but I work with only light. So there's never any time where I'm giving anybody negative energy. I'm exposing the negative energy to remove it and clear it. That's the difference. But there are some readers out here that, subliminals and different things they do. They chant, they work in the dark, okay? And then they come on here and they give messages and they project that energy. Even if they be like, hi guys, how are you? What they do behind the scenes is not that. And so you'll get a funny vibe. Spirit says what you need to do is check that energy. Check your ear chakras. Protect yourself when you go into these readings and listen to these tarot readers. If they don't resonate with you, there's a reason for that as well. Some of you guys are going to pick up on a certain thing that a reader is going to say and you'll be like, yeah, they hating, they are. Stop watching them, okay? That's what Spirit's going to say. The headaches come on and buzzing. Yeah, the buzzing is because you're being called, like you're getting downloads. When you hear the buzzing, that's like, just think of a phone call, that Spirit talking to you. You're getting more interaction. They're reaching out, okay? The headaches is the downloads because it's so much energy that you're receiving through your crown. It's a lot. And it's a lot of mental energy and it's normal. Just, relax, drink lots of water. Okay. Lots of water right now. You're welcome. Nothing wrong with you. It's a part of your ascension. Let me see. Hold on. Where was I? Oh, we over here. Okay. But they put God to the test and rebelled against the Most High. They did not keep the statutes like their fathers. They were disloyal and faithless, as unreliable as a faulty bow. They angered him with their high places. They aroused his jealousy with their idols. Again, we'll be talking about, them false idols and how people be promoting all these I don't know. I'm not saying that the thing that I learned with ancestors is not to idolize them. They don't even want to be idolized. That's the thing. A lot of people be trying to harness the energy of these ancestors, and they don't want that. They want you to use their energy to create, not harness them and try to become them and be them and say you're them to use their energy. Even there's a healthy level here where maybe this is just my ancestors where, I would resonate with certain different gods or goddesses or, different people from my bloodline. And they're don't idolize us. We don't want that. We want you to know who we are so you know where you come from. Meaning, we are the same as you. And that's also a humbling experience to hear your ancestors say, you are who we are who you are. You know, there is still someone who is higher than us. And that's another thing too that the Bible says, like false idols. Like, you can believe in things, but don't put all of your faith into an idol. You know, like, if that makes sense. I don't know if that helps you make sense of the false idol energy. Let me see. Okay. They angered him with their high places. They aroused his jealousy with their idols. When God heard them, he was very angry. He rejected Israel completely. He abandoned the tabernacle of Shiloh, the tent he had set up among men. He sent the ark of his might into captivity, his splendor into the hands of the enemy. He gave his people over to the sword. He was very angry with his inheritance. Fire consumed their young men, and their maidens had no wedding songs. Their priests were put to the sword, and their widows could not weep. Then the Lord awoke as from sleep. Like a lot of people are doing, they're awakening. And this is the thing with your power too. This is why power of thought, remembering, it's all tying in, is that we are very powerful. And sometimes the things that we think have the power to manifest. So this seems like it was all like a dream or a vision that was transpiring with God being angry, like, and then waking up from it. Like, his wrath is like that powerful that he has to become a different person. He has to sleep. Like, this is like, I feel like, I don't know, see my nose. Ooh, I don't even 144 on the time. We all learning together, chosen. I feel like even God doesn't know God's power, because it just says then he woke up. Like nothing ever happened and went about his day. Like, you just destroyed idols and men and towns and inheritances and cities, and you didn't even know what you did. Like, you woke up like, okay, now my people. Like, see what I'm saying? Know your power. We're being shown. Okay. Then the Lord awoke as from sleep, as a man wakes from the stupor of wine. He beat back his enemies. He put them to everlasting shame. Then he rejected the tents of Joseph. He did not choose the tribe of Ephraim, but he chose the tribe of Judah, Mount Zion, which he loved. He built his sanctuary like the heights, like the earth that he established forever. He chose David, his servant, and took him from the sheep pens, from tending the sheep, from being a worker, okay? From tending the sheep, he brought him in to be the shepherd of his people. So this is what I'm talking about. When I be talking about elevation, ascension, growth, expansion, positions of authority, some of you guys are in a position where you are like working, right? But it's like, no, that's not what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be, people are supposed to be working for you. You're supposed to be leading the pack. There's something here about, there's going to be a flip. It's also the energy of the first becoming, like the last becoming, you know, first, last, first type energy. It's like I'm seeing an hourglass being flipped, like the time is now. Like, now. You know? Okay, you'll know if you know. And that's what I got. And David shepherded them with integrity of heart, and with skillful hands he led them. So what was passed down to David, right, was the tribe of Judah. And this tribe of Judah, through David, had people within the tribe that had integrity of heart and had blessed hands. These are your descendants. This is where you come from. 144. Okay. So we just had a history lesson. Any stories of lack over your life are false. It's a lie. You do not have a cursed destiny. You have a blessed one. I don't even know who's coming through me right now. See, divine feminine? There is someone for you, and he is becoming more awakened and enlightened about you by the day. He knows you're going to hold it down. Okay? So what do these individuals need to know today? What was this message about? What was it to help them with? Ooh, there's 2 cards here. Wow. Oh my gosh, they were stuck to each other. They want to help you accept some type of opportunity or offer. There was something that needed to be learnt here for you, whoever you are, whoever resonated with this message. There was a gem, something, a jewel, something that you needed to be able to walk into this new beginning with new understanding of why you have a spirit team, why you are so heavily protected in the spirit. Maybe you're learning that this is bigger than you, and that's unbelievable. It is bigger than you. It is. Again, this makes me think of, too, that what we saw earlier with that eye in the sky, like clouds, like the hand coming out of the cloud. People be like, oh, whatever, the card's crazy. But when you guys go outside, chosen ones, don't you see things in the clouds? Don't some of y'all actually see different things? That's not you being crazy. Stop thinking that what you're being shown by spirit is not from them. That's what this card is saying. Twins out there. So those of y'all wanting your twins, you guys, if there's divine masculines watching me, you're seeing that there's divine feminines out here that are like, where's my person, thinking you over here like this? No, that's not it. It's just a breakdown in communication, and we got to know what's truly going on. And what's truly going on is the twins are healing, okay? The twins are healing. At this point, it seems like a lot of past life things that are being cleared out, that we're realizing were being played out in this lifetime, that wanted to be continued, that we have been told cannot. And this is the Seven of Swords energy. It's not another person. It's an energy at this point that tells us that we have to be stuck in the same situation again and again and again, and that this is our life. This is our reality. It's not. Divine Feminine, this is who you are. You saw your person come out first. He's leading the way. It's also the Most High showing you it is okay to go in that direction toward that individual. This is your person, 1111. A lot of twins are seeing 1111 right now. Page of Cups, that's spirit. Also, a lot of twins are having a lot of memories about different things. Some of you guys, when I got onto this journey, spirit showed me something. Let me show you. You see how the Page of Cups, I know all the meanings of the Page of Cups, but when I'm reading for other people, it's different than when I read for myself. I'm just saying that. This Page of Cups has a cup that has a fish coming out, right? This cup has no fish coming out. Okay, so whatever. This is divine right here. This one. You see it coming out the cloud? The same cloud that we think is this big, huge thing is the same one right here, okay? Same cloud, same divine energy right here. But this one is like people energy. And people come toward us thinking that they have a gift for us, something to offer us, right? Some of you guys may have this is how, again, you know if this is really you that I'm talking to, if you're really that chosen one that I'm picking up on with my nose, is that when you got introduced into these cards, you learned something. And somebody out here, there's something that spirit showed you was forbidden for you. And it has to do with this card. And it has to do with a person and this card. That's your confirmation. Yes, you are that chosen one that I am talking to. Believe your gifts. There is something that spirit said there was an opportunity that was going to come your way that looked good. But spirit told you it was forbidden. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Maybe that just gave you a revelation. 2 of Cups. What's meant for you is coming. I speak no lies. All right, what do they need to know before I get out of here? What's meant for you is coming. The Chariot talks about forward movement. So twins out here, you're coming toward each other, I feel like. You're balancing out those energies. And this might be going on. It is going on independently. You ain't together. This is going on separately. But y'all are ready is what I'm hearing. Powerful energy. This is divine feminines, your masculines. Getting in their purpose, getting in their calling, getting in their north nodes, rising to the occasion in their life. Whatever that occasion is, they're rising to it. This ain't nothing about you, divine feminine. This is about divine masculines out here being given a cup of healing. Being given a cup to look at the lives that they have lived, look at the lives they are living and add upon them. This is the cup that the divine, the ancestors are giving your person to see their future and move forward based off of the things that they have already grown. Their garden looks pretty good. Spirit's like, can we just help you multiply that? Can we give you 3 more pentacles? Can we add to you, divine masculine? Can we help you out? This part of it has nothing to do with you, divine feminine. Okay? This message right here is about Spirit wants these divine masculines to continue to take these messages and invest in themselves. Whatever these messages you receive from these different people, these different readings, see? They don't want me to tell you. They don't want me to tell you. Divine masculines, take the messages as they resonate for you. Don't get stuck in a situation where you feel like, you invested in the wrong thing. You didn't. This is a learning process for you. These karmic readers will make these men feel any type of way to make them feel lower than they truly are. But you guys are doing what you're being guided to do. If you feel like you're in a space where you're looking over things, it's called life review. And we all go through it on a spiritual journey. We all have to come to a place where we take a life review and we look over the things that we've gone through to see if they resonate with where we're going. You're in the perfect space, is what Spirit is saying, divine masculine. Okay? Peace is coming. 6 of Swords. You're being guided to calmer times right now, divine masculine. All right, some of you guys are being guided toward a Queen of Pentacles. This is someone that's going to balance you. All right, that is someone that is equally as grounded as you and someone that you are extremely passionate about. All right, you guys do have a spiritual purpose together with this Queen of Wands. So it wouldn't surprise me if I saw the King of Wands, and that's probably what just fell. No, it wasn't what fell, but what fell is what needed to fall because it was done. This is what's being released from the energy of the connections. The magic that you guys are doing out here for good is removing any stronghold that was being used against you for bad. Understand what I just said. You guys are powerful. I feel like this is the masculines removing anything from their lives that was holding them back from being their highest version of self. 4 of Swords. They're putting some shit to rest. They're getting the messages from Spirit that they need. Okay, for divine feminines that need to know. Your divine masculines are being guided to calmer times. Okay, what do divine feminines need to know right now? Divine feminines, what do you need to know? Whoa. 3 of Swords is in reverse. Congratulations. Congratulations. This is where you need to be. Clearness of heart and clearness of, this is clearness of mind and heart because, the swords are mind energy, but the heart is our heart. So something that happened to us affected our heart and our mind, okay? Pretty much. We're over whatever that is. We've cleared that illusion surrounding some form of heartbreak that we felt like we couldn't get over or we wouldn't be able to balance out in our lives. Divine feminine, we're over that. Okay? What else does divine feminine need to know? Something here about holding on to. I feel like you feel like someone's trying to hold on to your energy by telling lies, okay? Gossip, slander, that's happening, but don't worry about it. It's not going to get them anywhere but making them look like a fool in front of everybody that they talked about you to. That's what Spirit just said, so don't worry about that. That's how slander and libel and, word witchery goes back to people. People start to look at them like, what is this person talking about? Okay, so just don't worry about it. Okay, so that's that. What else, divine feminine? What else, divine feminine? Keep moving to calmer times as you are being guided. 8 of Wands. I feel like this is about to come in for you really quickly, divine feminine. This is also communication with your spirit team. The 6 of Swords is hidden helpers, spirit guides. Remember what I told you about the 6 of Swords and the Wand? That is the hermit. That is the ghost in every room. That is your spiritual protection, your guardian angel, Archangel Michael, whoever you call this person to be at any given moment. Call on them and they will give you the communication that you need to help you to move to calmer times in the mind, okay? You are not alone. You see the water right here, real choppy, but you go into calmer, smoother times, divine feminine. That cycle is done. Whenever that was, it's done. You know what that is. The cycle is done, and it's here for you to realize that you are chosen. You are in this world, but not of it. Some of you guys, like I said, you're meant to be seen. Eight of Wands also talks about being seen, talks about messages, talks about the world, right? The World Wide Web, the star. You guys are meant to be seen in the public eye. It is what it is, whoever you are. There's an opportunity that's going to present itself to you. And Spirit says, Divine Feminine, you need to be extremely passionate about this. Whatever this is coming, this is newness. All right? Here's the death. There's a death here, okay? And it's not a physical death at all. This is all a very spiritual message. What is this death for Divine Feminine? What is she putting away? What is she closing out? What is she ending? A toxic cycle. And you have done it successfully. You put a death to your old way of seeing and or living in this world. And you have changed the trajectory of your Wheel of Fortune. Congratulations. All right, Divine Masculine. Continue to listen to your intuition. It is guiding you correctly, okay? Continue to manifest for that which is your highest good. Listen to your intuition and manifest accordingly, Divine Masculine. Remember what I told you. The High Priestess sees what the magician is doing. Work hand in hand with your counterpart to make true magic. I'm going to leave it at that, okay? Strength card here. Continue to be strong. Those of you guys in the tribe of Judah, or you feel like you resonate with that part of the message, here is your confirmation. Lion heart. You have the heart of a lion. You have infinite levels of strength, of willpower, of determination, okay? You can always tame that beast. Whatever that beast is in your life, tame it. You have angels all around you. Some of you guys, Divine Feminine, you're here to tame the beast. You are here to tame the beast in other people, okay? It is what it is. Some of y'all are wondering how you got out of the situation you got in. It's because you're supposed to be here to help people through situations. So, of course, you're going to get out. Keep knowing you have the strength that is necessary to do what you are being called and guided to do in this reality. You are by no means weak. Don't allow people to judge you based on what they think you are. Know who you are, okay? Love is out here. Continue to be and choose love as the highest vibration of all. When they go low, you go higher. When there are distractions, when there are complications, when there are separations, lean on the connection. Lean on each other for understanding. Lean on your angels. Lean on the communication, and lean on the fact that there ain't no fucking mountain high enough. And I said I'm going to see the King of Wands because this is a true Divine Masculine, correct? You see what's going on. You see the people that be shape-shifting and the chameleons. You see the vision, you got the wand. Hold the vision and keep looking out into your territory. What's next is how you about to go after it and claim what's yours. Ooh, Divine Masculines. Remember Divine Feminine, I said sit down? This Divine Masculine's been sitting. He about to get up. I'm just saying. He getting up. He looking out at the territory. He looking out at the... Don't underestimate this person. This is a visionary, just like the Queen of Wands. King and Queen of Wands have Page of Wands, Knight of Wands children. Let me tell you this. So if the King and Queen of Wands are spiritual, if the King and Queen of Wands are visionaries and leaders innately, so are their children. Okay, now. Lean on each other. It's real. That's why you're getting chills. I ain't making none of this up. It's real. You'll get through it, y'all. You and your person will come into light. You and your person will come into harmony. You will close out this cycle together. And destiny will transpire for you this lifetime. A good karma. Y'all paid your debt. It's time for the wheel to spin in your favor. This is literally a destined transformation for two individuals that are meant to come together in this reality. Any two, not just two, but two. There's many twos out here. You get what I'm saying? If this is you, it's you. If it's not, don't be upset. I'm here to give the messages that resonate for the souls that resonate with them. Nothing more, nothing less. And these situations, I'm merely just a teacher. I'm merely just a messenger. But this is why I said the world is under judgment, because karma, destiny, fate is at play here. And people can slow it down, Knight of Pentacles. They think they can slow it down with the spell work, Knight of Pentacles, but you guys will always be given that new passionate outlook on your situation to move forward. And then I just see this too. Y'all about to knock something out the park. There's an audition. There's an audition coming, and you guys, somebody's auditioning for something. You're going to get the role or the part. There's a show I see. There's a model I see. Somebody's going on a show on TV. Let me say one more deck, and then I'm done here. Because I got to go get my kids. Let's see what Kipper want to say. Y'all know Kipper, right? Let's see what Kipper has to say. What is my Kipper deck saying? Kipper. What is Kipper doing? Y'all feeling chipper? I don't know where that just came from. Alrighty. Clear out the negative energy, please, because I can't at this time. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all. Sorry. I gotta do it. Let's see what Kipper is saying. Okay? Archangel Michael, come in for clarity. Remove all negative energy, entities, and or attachments. As I give this message for my collective's highest good, what is the message they need to know and or see at this time? Ain't no poverty for y'all. As I said, poverty over you is lack, right? And lack is a lie. So something's going to be changing for you in the distant horizons. Seeing the number 9. Okay, I just heard 9 weeks. 7 to 9 weeks, okay? You're gonna get good news on something, whoever you are, okay? All right, what do we need to know? What does my collective need to know? My deck must be upside down. What is the message this collective needs? Whoa, shit. Sorry. I don't know if y'all can see the cards, sorry. They're just flying everywhere. Okay, there we go. What is the message to collect? Oh, okay. Wow. You see how my cards be falling? Look at my cards. Look at my cards. Look at how they fall. I want you to see how they fall. You see what they say, right? Okay, let me tell you what they say. We got pathway, unexpected income, and concern. That's how they fell out. So your pathway is being cleared, like I said. Unexpected income is coming. With this concern right here, I'm getting the Most High understands your concern. Maybe money might be tight for you. Oh, I heard he's telling you. Okay, well, this is a message for someone in particular. They're being told when it comes to money, don't worry about it. Trust in your purpose. What is your concern? You will always be provided for. There will always be unexpected income that comes on your path and on your purpose. You will always have that which you desire and or need to survive, okay? Your pathway, any blockages to your finances as well, those are clearing now. As I say it, so shall it be. Okay, so your pathway is being illuminated. When it comes to your child as well, there is no need to fear when it comes to your children. Your children are protected. Your children are safe. Your children are held high. Remember I said earlier about the number 9? Well, here we go. It breaks down to a 9. Something here about you needing to look up the number 9, okay? Somebody else, you could have been born in the year 89, okay? Not. Oh, no. Change is coming for the better, okay? Messages coming in about your children, okay? For you, this is the Most High giving you messages about your child or your children. There may be some situations that the Most High is bringing to your awareness and or attention, okay? Nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. You're just getting clarity on situations that people don't want to give you clarity on. These messages and more are coming on your pathway, okay? Nothing for you to be concerned about. Leave the concern to the one who created this path. That's what I'm hearing. This pathway is meant for you to walk it, okay? It is meant for you to experience it. It is meant for you to always have to give an exchange with other people, okay? This is the message that someone out there needed to know. Okay. What else is going on? What else is going on? Journey. Y'all are going on a journey. I feel like, you know, You'll be all right. You'll have what you need for this journey. You'll have what you need for this journey. Whatever this journey is for you, spiritual journey, physical journey, mental, you'll have whatever you need in abundance for this journey. You are a gift. And you must understand the true gift there is in knowing that you will always be provided for. All right? You will always be provided for. That's where the faith comes in. That's where the faith comes in. You hear that horn? There's no such thing as poverty. All right. People that have more experience more poverty than people who have less. Because people who have more, okay, they're never satisfied. They just focus on the more. People who have less learn to be humble. They learn to appreciate what they have. Be grateful for what goes. Be grateful for what comes. You're not broken spirit. And some people out here need to realize the reason why your finances have been lacking is because you have not been listening to your spirit. But it's okay. Things are changing now. You are becoming that official person, okay? In your life, in the life of everyone else around you, they need this you. They need the new you, the changed you. Some of you guys out here, Divine Feminine, there's a marriage coming, okay? You are the main female. You are meant to be 212. You've been seeing 212, 212. You are meant to be this masculine's main female, whatever that means. I don't know who you are. There will be a marriage, or there is supposed to be a marriage. This marriage is going to lead to great fortune, okay? Somebody here who is not held in hell. Okay. Oof, goodness gracious. It's not concerned to you, Divine Feminine. Okay, you're not in despair. You're not getting a message of concern because you already know, Divine Feminine, that someone that claims to be, goodness gracious, is not held in high honor. Meanwhile, they are the false person who is wishing death and imprisonment on you. I don't know. You know. Okay? But I see here that there's people keep coming up against you. This is where it's going to lead them. I didn't say it. The cards are saying it. Because you are an official person. And there should be no expectation of you going to jail or being unalived or being left in poverty when you have a divine courtship here and a pathway where you are meant to receive all that you are worth and deserving of. Okay, now, I'm out of here. Again, you got to know what you're worth to know what you're supposed to get. Some of y'all are supposed to get a whole lot. I know I am. You gotta stop playing with me. Because I also know when you get into your north nodes, things change. Pisces north nodes are not meant to work hard. This is another thing too. We block finances. We push away things. We work too hard. When we don't understand when we are in our life purpose, when we are living in our north node, there is a certain energy that we maintain and we stay in. Okay, so I'm Pisces North Node, and my South Node is Virgo. I've said this before. Virgos are hard workers. Virgos are very intellectual. Virgos, in my past life, I was in Virgo energy. In this life, I was called to come out of the work, self-analyze, and get into the Pisces High Priestess energy and be more attracting to opportunities that present themselves to me, because I've seen so much in previous lifetimes in this one that I'm not out here chasing things, because I have learned that the chase is why you end up following something, whatever that is. So my Pisces North Node tells me this lifetime, anything that makes me have to chase it, makes me feel stressed out about it, makes me feel like I gotta work day in and day out, is not for me. Because that's not what Pisces are here to do. Pisces are here to be the dreamers. They're here to create. They're here to see beyond the veil. And they're here to give experiences to people that they never thought they would experience in this lifetime. And as a high priestess, I enjoy doing that. I enjoy sitting here and opening up minds and hoping that you guys align with your higher selves so that we can just all be a bunch of limitless beings just getting through this life. Like some of you guys, your purpose is just to heal, to ascend, to see who you are and keep living. But now you live differently. Now you get to experience the joys of life, where even if life is fucking terrible, you're still at a peace that surpasses all understanding, that is unshakable. God wants you unshakable in every area. You know what I mean? When it comes to your relationship, the world is against you. Are you unshakable? When it comes to, how you feel and there's an opposing, thought, are you unshakable? When it comes to, what you believe about yourself, are you unshakable? Like this is, are you unshakable? And those of you that are, you're blessed. And it doesn't matter what's coming, what's against you. Okay, now. What's coming is great fortune. It's heard to a theater near you. Some of you guys, you might get called to be in a movie or something. There's somebody might want to have you on a show. All right. Again, I speak to many readers out here. So you might get that call. That might be something that you prayed for. Somebody out here is going to get a gift. Something that you have been manifesting, that star card. Yes, this is a divine feminine. A divine feminine, I feel like, in her family are going to receive a gift as well, whoever you are. There's many of us that have gone through many things. There's another divine feminine out here who will be, in her family, receiving a gift. Okay? I heard not everybody in the justice system is crooked. Okay? There are some people that see your work. Okay? Even these people have to deal with crooked people. Divine feminine is what I heard. So don't think that they don't hear and or see you. They got to go through things to get to you as well. Understand that and be patient with the process. Okay. It's coming. I'm out of here. Oh, yeah, my sister was Pisces. Yep, I got a Leo and 2 Cappies. So... but it is what it is. And yeah, my Leo be saying things and I'm like, how do you know this? I used to be saying shit out the blue, but it'd be like my thought. And I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. And I really be having to ask, like, did she just say, oh yeah, she said that. Like, it starts real young, but it's why we have to heal and see it in us so we can see it in our children and be like, all right, okay. Because see, maybe some of our parents saw it in us and they weren't healed enough to be like, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be the one. No, they saw it in us, and because they were unhealed, they said, yeah, whatever. See the difference? You see why we healed? I love y'all. Love yourselves. Love on your babies. Love on who you're guided and called to love on, despite any fuckery. The fuckery is going to remain. Whether or not we play into it and play a part is on us. We always have the free will to choose. When it comes to my person, once again, I love him till the world separates us, literally, and that will never happen. I'll never speak against him. I'm going to constantly let him know what's going on. He's going to constantly be aware. As long as I'm aware, he's aware, as it should be. A united front. Love y'all. Get it together. Open up these ways of communication for you and your person. It's literally all to make us understand and be aware of how to use spiritually to move in the physical. So you got to form the spiritual bond to know how to move in the physical. You can't have a spiritual bond and move together in the physical and bring balance to the physical and to each other in the physical if you don't move with the spiritual information that is given. It's a spiritual journey, not a physical one. Everything we talk about spiritually with our person, we should see in our lives. If not, then that, I don't know what that is. But I know when I say something, when I think something, my person showed to me in the physical. I'm like, oh, I be still in shock. Like, oh shit, I just thought this. And I be telling them, get on my head. Okay? I be telling them all the time, get on my head. Get on my head. But this is how God wanted it, and this is how God wanted it. Someone that understands me without me even having to say a word. I appreciate it because I've been misunderstood my whole life. Someone that don't make me have to talk because they already know, because they already feel it, because they already see it. I thank you because I need that. I'm tired of being the one to see everything. There's reasons. There's blessings. See your journey as a blessing. It's not a curse. Okay? Love y'all.